It's about making the Chinese leadership, the Indian leadership, many of the African leaders decide to move away from coal. And unfortunately, that's quite expensive for these countries. And the real issue is whether and who is prepared to pay the substantive costs of a fast switch out of this most pernicious form of fossil fuels.
Solar panel will feed hundreds of thousands of homes with energy, making green energy. This is a kind of thing that we've got to start doing.
Hello and welcome, this is Rob Chisholm and a little tutorial using LumaFusion and circles. Somebody asked me the question, how do you make a circle, or can you make a circle for the purpose of animation in LumaFusion? I generally would use a Vectornator. You can draw, well, you can draw anything really, so, make a mushroom. Interface is nice and easy. You can make circles, obviously, and do what you want. It's up to you and your imagination at the end of the day. So I'm sure I've made circles in here somewhere. I don't know, we'll pick. You can make pretty patterns like that. So they're not difficult. If anyone's interested, I can make a little tutorial on that as well. So going back to LumaFusion, I made a circle, gave it a green background, which I'll explain why in a moment. And then what happens is you need to use that circle in some sort of purpose, let's say, and this is what I just came up with, like that. So we've got our circle. It didn't quite start like that, it looked like that, and I turned it into that and animated it. So what and how is that done? Well, just to explain the green screen, if I pop it on there, because I put touches on, make it a bit easier. Yeah, there we go. So the one on the top, being there, has a green background. So if I undo that, you can see it's got a green background. Now, when you place that on top, you're left with a circle. It's cut out everything being the background. So how was that achieved? So incidentally, that there, I created that while I was waiting for a dentist appointment. So you can doodle away. That was done in Vectornator with lots of circles in. That was the image I was looking for. So if I go to editor, we're going to go through this from the beginning probably. It'll be easier, but I'll show you some basics. So what you've got is I've hidden the text. I'll explain that in a moment. And you've got your shape. Where was this shape? The shape, oh yeah, is oval, so it would have been that one. That's what I would have started with, and then I would have changed that into a circle, which is what I'm going to explain now. But I'm just going to show you here. You could change this to any colour really quickly. Go back to plain if you so wish. So we've got this here. There's animation needs to be applied, which is use this one here. So just go in there. Go over to here. This is the section I've applied. So there's lots of things you can add, take away, but there's a Chrome key. So take it, leave it. The colour being Christmas, I changed the colours there. So that's all I did to get that different colour if you watch. So you can have a different colour like that. So it's quite flexible. The animation side, we go there. I just increased it and decreased it so it zooms in and out. That's all I've done. So what we would have, if we had from the beginning, if we were to add main title, I'm going to be a bit lost here as I talk, so do bear with me. If I though go and edit that, I can add a shape. So there's my shape. go to an oval. Obviously it doesn't look quite right, so we would go down to here. Oops, no we would not. We go down to rotation, yeah, like that. So there's my circle. Now you won't want the text obviously, so you just hide that. So we're left with this. I've already set the background to green, which I'll show you. If you were in here, you can set the background colour, so it could be any colour, but we wish to have green. And the reason being, if I just edit that now, go here, green screen, okay, nothing really changes because we've already got the background set as green. And then if I was to go here, if I copy, I don't think we can copy, can we? Copy, great if we did copy paste really, wouldn't it? And then go paste, paste. No, you can't do it. So what I'll do is I'll jump here, drag that, go over to the beginning, and we'll drop it down there. So we've got our background, we take the circle we just made, and now the background's gone. Hopefully, and then you can go ahead and animate and do what you want. If you wanted to add a hole to that, by the way, we would go into here, go into there, look down for hole, which is there, and then we can adjust that. Obviously it's not in the center, so you will need to reposition it, and that's, I'll just show you quickly, the if I put a keyframe there, bring it to about here, oops, it's about there, like so, and then you've got your keyframe and you've got your animated circle. So hopefully that helps the person who asked the questions. Any other questions, please do ask. Many thanks, Rob Chisholm.
About goddamn time.